Righto, if you've got an Osmo Action 4, which I do, and I love it by the way, but you just want a little bit better sound, what are you going to do? I bought this as on a whim on AliExpress, this wireless Lavalier microphone. It weighs almost nothing. There you go, 42 grams. Okay, let's open this up. Now I bought this so that I could get over my $15 free postage limit on AliExpress. It really feels like it's an empty box. Nothing in it. But, you actually do get something. So, little Bluetooth transmitter and a wireless lapel microphone and a USB-C charging cable. I like things that are USB-C. And a little Muffy microphone cover, little windsock, even better. So how cute is that? Looks like it's alive. Anyway, you also get some instructions. Okay, see what we get in terms of languages. Okay, let's see if we can work this out. ID diagram, how to use. So, how to connect the phone. There we go. Connect the phone to the receiver, and we've got to, looks like we've got to charge the microphone. So I'll go and do that, and we'll plug it in and see how it goes. This is the transmitter. This is the receiver that plugs into the bottom of your phone, or, sorry, plugs into the bottom of your camera. So this needs to be charged. This is powered by the battery on your camera, so they're just so incredibly light. Let's just do this weight test again. 10 grams. So the microphone is 6 grams and the transmitter is the receiver, sorry, is 4 grams. So really lightweight stuff. Anyway, I'll go and charge this up. It did power on when I pressed it. Press it. There you go. You get a little winking LED, which you may be able to see there, and that is going into pairing mode. But I will charge this. I'm going to press and hold to turn this off, and it turns off, and we'll go and I'll plug this in to charge it, and I'll come back and have a play. Right, you plug this thing into the wall and you get a little red LED, and when it's finished charging, the little LED goes off. Righto, here we go. This is our little wireless Lavalier microphone. So, cute little windsock, which is actually quite difficult to find the bit that you put your microphone in, but there you have it. Now today I'm going to be trialing this on a DJI Osmo Action 4, and I'm trialing it on this one because this is the only action camera I own. Now if it's the first time you've ever removed this door, you basically you pull it back, and that feels like it's going to break, but it doesn't. It's quite a tight little grip there, but that is the way that you have to open it to access the USB-C port. Quite simply, plug that in. You can see I've still got the blue cover here, blue cover on here. Turn it on. Okay, so you plug in your Bluetooth transmitter on your device, get your mic, press the power button. It blinks green and red, and straight away it pairs, and you can see that on the Osmo Action you get a little VU meter at the top, which is absolutely brilliant. So as I bring that closer to my mouth, you can see that is more and more, well, it's louder and louder, and as I take it further away it'll get softer. What you can do is you can go into settings, tap microphone, and adjust the gain. So at the moment the gain was set on +6. I'm going to put that on +3. I don't know why, just to prove that it can be done. And then let's go and have a bit of a play with this outside. So I can see the VU meter on the front of the screen. I'm just going to walk backwards. So I've just got this connected. This is when you start talking lorem ipsum, which is Latin for just its way. I can't really imagine a situation where I'd be this far away from the camera. This is, and
I don't know if it's still coming in clear because I can't see the screen because it's in the sun here. So I'm going to keep walking this way, keep talking. There's got to be a point where it just cuts out, but I don't know what that point is. Meters. If it's still working, that's pretty incredible. There's a schnauzer. Hello, schnauzer. And I reckon I'm 60. All right, just got to clip this to my lapel and we'll go outside. This is a bit of a wind test. This is a test with the cute little windsock on. It took me about 2 minutes to get this blasted thing on, but I've done it. And I can still see my little VU meter, so I put that on my lapel. Business as usual, and just see what the pickup is like. So the gain is down a tiny bit, and but it is a very, very windy day here in my backyard. So I would normally not record in wind like this. So it's pretty blowy and probably gusting around 15, 20 kilometers an hour, around 5, 6, 7 meters a second, something like that. Okay, so the next test, just for, well, completeness, I suppose. I bought this. This is an Alibaba special or eBay special, whatever. It's a little windsock. So what I'm hoping for is quite a bit of wind noise just with the raw mic as it's going now. So I'll feed this in. You always feel like you're going to tear these, but they seem to be pretty surprisingly robust. So that's the camera with the windsock on. So I'm just waiting for some wind, I suppose. There we go. So that's probably as strong as it was before. Wait for another gust and then I think we'll be done and go and listen to the results. And what a beautiful day. It's here in the east coast of Australia near Sydney. It's like someone flicked a switch a week ago and it went from tops of 16, 17 degrees, maybe tops of 20. All of a sudden, bang, we had 30 degrees. Beautiful weather, windy but glorious. Wind is never there when you want wind. Depends what you eat. Oh, that's the stuff. Okay. Coming round into the wind, and it's crazy windy out here. 40, 50 k's an hour. Righto, so I'm going to do this again. Another walking test. So just put this down, walk away, and I'm going to count and pace.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
30 meters. So if this is still working, that's outstanding.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39.
40. And if you can still hear this, this is outstanding. So about 40 meters. I don't think there's any point doing anything closer than this.
So when you're all done and you want to clip this back in, you just push it. There we go. And we're done. Make sure it's pushed up. If you can see any red, even the slightest tink in there, then you know you don't have waterproofness. So push that door up. Same goes with the battery door. If you can see any of that red there, it means it's not waterproof. So make sure if you're going to take this underwater, make sure that this is fully engaged. Righto, just to finish this off, my only complaint, if there is one, is that with the Bluetooth adapter in, you can't actually rotate the magnetic clamp lock. So you've got to pull that out and then you can undo or adjust that. So other than that, this little device is a winner. And even if I swap this out to a GoPro one, which of course is the same threading, it does work, but you see that it's tapping on the side of the USB-C connector. So really what that means is you've got to pop that off, do your adjustment, and then put your magnetic clamp back on. So not a great design, but I could probably make an extended thread version of this. Then I can use that without having to clamp this off. Righto, it is Boxing Day 2025, and the last time I used this little Lavalier mic was August 2024. So what's that? A solid 4 months anyway. So I have not charged it in that time. So this is a test to see if the tiny little battery in this thing still works after 4 months. I'm expecting not. Okay, so it looks like I'm getting some mic feed, but I can't see any. Oh, yes, I can. So the flashing green LED on this, I just couldn't see it because of the sun. But that is amazing. We go onto the lapel and looks like that is working an absolute treat. Okay, so the next test is I'm just going to put this into my phone There we go, and there we go. It's picked that up, and I'll pair it and see how it goes.
Okay, now it tells me on the screen that I'm recording audio now through the USB mic, which is good. So this is just 1080p recording on my Samsung M62, which is a phone I don't use for video very often because I'm usually, if I'm going to do video, I usually have my Osmo Action or my Sony Alpha 6400. So anyway, but at a pinch, you can obviously use your phone, and it'd be a good test with this lapel mic to see if it works. And I'll pause this now, I'll unplug this, and I'll just use the onboard mic just to repeat a bit of waffle and see how it works.
Okay, so this is basically the same test repeated, but same distance obviously, but I'm using the onboard mic on the camera, so I'll be very curious to see how that turns out. Not a lot of breeze today, a few cars passing, a few birds chirping, but here we go, got a bit of breeze now, so we'll see how that goes. Here we go, it's starting to get quite breezy. All right.
My only complaint with this mic, if there's any complaint at all, is certainly not with the range. The range is fantastic. 60 meters is more than I could ever need. It's that the frequency response is pretty crap. So there's almost no low end, which is good for eliminating wind noise rumble, but pretty bad for general vlogging and hopeless for studio work.
I think that's a wrap. Thanks guys.